Hello and welcome to Helios versus TL. I'm running a totally brand new stream setup today, so it could be a little bit clunky. We're gonna have to see how this goes. Hopefully it all goes okay though. We've got Purple Heart Lane Knight. It's not the most interesting of maps, but I think we can do something with this. There'll be some good action, I've got no doubt. We're pretty lucky though, because we're gonna be watching Carantan Causeway, which is an absolute dream of a point for us to get. So fingers crossed, game goes well. We should be in with a good fight here. I'm just gonna figure out what this white box on the stream is, because I have no idea. Ah, it's the drawing tool. No way. What is this? See, I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be scuffed. It's gonna be scuffed. But that's the way it is. It's always gonna be a little bit scuffed when I stream, unfortunately. It's just the way I like it, though. Let's double check we're all lined up on the stream, because you can't do this prep work beforehand, obviously. No way you can do it beforehand. All right, there we go. All good. See. I knew we'd get there. I knew you would get there with it. So, we're going to be going into Carantan Causeway. We're expecting to see a super wide approach here from these two teams. We've got ourselves... this is the cap sector just here. I expect we will absolutely see trucks. We can see heading towards Grout Pillbox. We can see trucks heading towards this edge point here. And one truck's going to take this sort of route into the point, I would imagine. With tanks hopefully getting themselves all the way up and into it. So we're going to see if there's any truck snipes going on today. I don't see anyone lined up here from Helios for a truck snipe. Doesn't look like they've prepped one. However, we're going to take a fairly wide approach here just to try and catch all of these trucks, all of these tanks. Are we going to see or hear anything? I don't know. I don't hear anything firing. No snipes. What are we? We've got like a gentleman's agreement on no snipes or something? So you love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Glow complaining about the wrong logo being used. Absolutely not. I picked this one on purpose. It is the best. It is the best logo. Hear an artillery being fired from TL. That's the Helios artillery firing now. So let's take a look. TL, how are we doing on deployment? Pretty narrow by the looks of things, actually. Shots coming up the road already early on. Early deployment from TL as well. They've got players into the road here, just on the eastern side of Carantan Causeway. We're seeing MG fire coming out as is. What a deployment from TL, actually. They've got players into the point. That's the only thing that matters at this stage. There's a hit onto the medium there. They've already been damaged. They've taken one hit. Second shot actually ricochets onto the medium there. This is going to be the Panzer IV fighting. Another hit onto that medium. Must have been a turret shot on it at some stage. Where is this Panzer IV it's fighting, though? Here we go. They're actually going to dip out. They've hidden behind this Belgian gate. Clever move there. Looks like they're actually going to build. They've got a build on. Okay. So they're trying to get themselves just a little angle for them to be able to fire up this road. It's a pretty defensive position to take up here. The tank's not actually into the strong point, but my lord, look at this. We have got already SLs. Old Leroy progressing quite far up now. I just realised I'm playing on my own. There we go. Let's get some names up. There we go. So Twist, Crims, Braz, they're all up in the Migra and confused as well. However, old Leroy here has progressed so far. Trance as well has got himself nice and progressed. And they are going to take total dominance over Carantan Causeway. Now, there is prep for the recap going on. Let's take a look at overall deployment here. Prep for the recap's going on because of how far round they've managed to get. We should be able to see artillery hitting pretty close to Carantan Causeway here, I would imagine, from the Helios artillery. Who have we got? Smithers. However, infantry really looking at progressing themselves all the way round to then just try and flood Canton Causeway from multiple sides. That is the only way you can really recap. Now, I'm actually going to fix my own sound here, because it is unbelievably loud in this game. I don't know how it is for you guys. It should be a bit quieter, but it was pretty loud for me. So, Canton Causeway goes early doors to TL. However, this isn't over because actually, Browser's got done well here. Crims as well. We've got two very, very good fraggers pushing this point here. Crims going for that open field push. He's actually free to push here. Turns and takes down Squirrels. Takes down Lucky as well. Great from Crims here, making really, really good progress up. Takes down Colonel as well. Good Lord, Crims. Got that young man at Twitch aimer. And he sees the artillery drop and he's going to have none of that. Gets damaged. Brazzo, walking through the bushes. I'm contractually obliged by City to call Brazza a bush Wookie. So we're going to see him slow crawl up that. One rocket from Crims. Jesus, Crims is absolutely on fire here. One rocket goes into the Lux. Is he going to get the final kill on it? He is. Lux goes down. Really, really nice from Crims. Great from him there. Really good value on that life, actually. Trance is still well progressed. No, I don't know what Trance is doing. He actually probably just needs to go meat grind away, go die, because you can just get those flares up. It's really the most important thing he can get here. However, Xan here, nice shot through the bush opening. Gets down Gil as well as Hobbs. He's turned this 1v4 into a 1v2, but Lucky Davis takes him down, or Lukey Davis takes him down. Let's take another quick look at this map. I want to see how they're progressing. They're actually getting thinned out on this eastern side. So that's where I'm going to head to right now. Looks like Ed and Spiel, Takatastic, Brace of Stalin, lots of very, very well experienced TL players are actually starting to make good progress here. Letting Takatastic go is not good. You don't want him to be progressing here at all, because he's just going to be able to get his outpost up. He's going to be able to spawn players in, and he will make a difference. Oh, you can see the bush not rendering here. That Panzer IV in the distance, trying to take down the Stuart. They've got they've got good filters on for this one to be able to see that far. But Spiels there is absolutely making good progress up. Let's just have a quick chat about the fourth point. Then we've got Doof River Battery. There's basically no reason that you ever lose Doof River Battery. You shouldn't ever, I don't think, get 4-1'd at this stage on this map, because actually, I mean, let's have a look at what entrances you've got coming through. You can cross this bridge here. You can probably do something funky. I don't know if you can cross that at all. And you can drive a truck over on this side. But otherwise, you kind of just have to push through this meat grind and all the way around. It's not the most easy of points to push. And so if they just really can keep an MG back, there's some very nice... You can get on top of the houses or up on top of the plains within Doof River itself, just to be able to cover a lot of these fields here. They're committing good amount of outposts into the meat grind. They shouldn't get pushed through here. That would be a catastrophe if they do. In fact, let's go check out this meat grind area. This is where all the artillery is. They really do need to get a handle on this western side, though. Confident and Crims, two incredible fraggers, will probably free them up. Crims taking down Gil. Will they find any outposts within this area? I wish the highlight thing would actually show outposts. That would be very, very nice. However, of course, we're not going to. Braz is still alive. Look, I told you, man. He is a little bush boy. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him. What a role player. What an absolute role player. I cannot believe he's just going to crawl the entire way. I don't know. I'm always interested in sort of what the play is. What is the plan here? Because he can control this riverway, I suppose. No one's getting around him. Cheeks could get him with that FG-42. Flares going up over on the point. Not gonna show you too much. 2 recons are inside of the point for TL. Should give them all of the intel they need around the point. That's gonna let them know there's not too much actually directly north of Canton Causeway. Again though, they're still actually making progress on this eastern side. They've recovered very nicely. They're not making too much more on the west. Let's go check out what's holding them up down here. It looks like we've actually got Hippie, Coltrane, Freedom, Mike Wazowski, Crane, Ramirez as well. There is a lot out here. And Mike Wazowski on that MG in a really, really nice, good power position there to be able to cover a lot of this field. Mr. Meeseeks as well, though, similarly should be able to cover anyone trying to progress through these openings here. Will he be able to take down Mike Wazowski? Not sure. Got a bit of an MG battle going on. It's the loudest thing in the world, though, so I'm gonna drop out of that. Scooty Dirt here should be able to just slow walk up this. I'd back Scooty Dirt in 1v1s. He's good, but Hippie, he's even better. I don't know Hippie, so I couldn't say if he was any good or not. He gets taken down. The trade's on. That's good. That's good from Helios. Just being able to make those trades. Very, very important indeed. AT guns going up, actually. Oh, and really, really nice, actually, truck positioning. So that's going to allow them to actually get up onto this roof. That should give them the angle into Carentan's Causeway. Got a bombing run landing. I don't like the bombing run. I'm going to be honest with you. What's the purpose? How are you gonna play with that? How's that going to make the play? I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. Maybe it grabs a garrison. It's going to be quickly rebuilt though. Braz is still role playing, by the way. Still crawling. I cannot believe this. Cannot believe this. Finally gets himself up. He's got the grease gun, so it's not like he can do too much. He hasn't got a lot of fragging potential. He does have that satchel, though, just in case. But TL got so much on this point. Smithers should be having an absolute field day here. But he seems to only have, what's that, 11 kills? Really? It looks like we just hadn't updated. We're on 16. I was going to say, no way. No way he was only on 11. Because this artillery should be absolutely shredding. Sounds like we've got the Stuart still parked up as well. That's actually going to be able to just hit into the point. Really nice positioning here. Who have we got? We've got just a little two-man tank, Purple. We've got Purple Bite and War Master Nate, I believe is his full name. Just popping into that. I would actually, you know what, I'm going to be honest with you. Just leave that as a turret. Just leave it as a turret. It can make, you know, it's going to get good value, whether it gets satcheled or not by someone like Ed. Just leave it there as a little turret. And then go get yourself another tank. Just go two-man. Go two-man a heavy or something. You're almost there in terms of resources. Because that is actually the only tank up in play, is it? No, we've got one tank here. Again, I don't quite know what's going on. Looks like Duxor's got killed outside of his tank. But we're making progress here on Carentan Causeway. Twist, Panda, they've managed to progress through. They've actually just shift W'd forward here. The tank is doing work as well. Big spawn wave in. Is this an outpost? Is it a garrison? I don't know. Oh, the artillery hits though. The artillery lands. Doesn't matter what it is in there if everyone's just going to die. Bad luck Cole. He survives. But we're getting players in. We're going to make a game of this. This could be an incredibly difficult point to recap. However, this is unbelievable here from Helios to just land this. Bombing run comes in, actually picks up 5 or 6 kills. That's going to stall the cap. Braz goes down as well. That might be 7 on this bombing run. Unbelievable stuff. But it's not going to be enough though, because it's not going to take the outpost down. It might have just bought them enough time for them to progress forward. Oh, Leroy laying down just in the ditch there, picking up a couple of kills. Tell you what though, TL absolutely need their artillery to do some work. I do want, oh, a Panda. Great spot from him through onto Squirrels. Braz is, and this is the play. This is it. You need players willing to just go take these little, all of the little routes through. Just cover absolutely everything that you can when you're pushing through. So that's one route through. That's another route through. You got one through here, one through here, one through here. And they are covering every single one of them right now. Treating it almost, it's almost treating it like League of Legends lanes, right? Just showing that you can recognize where you need to be. Just stop any players coming through. So while TL are dropping a lot of players back, there's just enough within the cap sector from Helios, just enough within this strong point. But TL are dropping absolutely everything into there. If one of these tanks, if this artillery can just find the angle, we haven't seen an artillery shell hit for just a second here, so we could be seeing him readjust. Are we going to see Smithers absolutely clean up with this artillery? He's dropping it just in front. They're not going to be able to push much further than that. Got 3 players pushing into that artillery shell. But it's just been readjusted. Massive plays, though, coming in from Helios. They've got control of the strong point. Braz, once again, role-playing. I don't know how he's got a kill there. Someone's exploded in front of him. But Braz, the role player, doing fantastic work here. All of the artillery landed right in front of us. Unbelievable. The tank is still in the same spot shooting. That Stuart, man, if it could just find that different angle that it can find just through here, it's going to be huge. Now, we've seen a garrison mark go out by the commander. Someone must have got sights on something. Is it accurate? No, it isn't. There's no garrison there. It's a guess. It's a guess or a bit of miscommunication. I hope they don't readjust this artillery, because Smithers is starting to clean up now. 28 kills, 17 minutes into this game. The artillery is firing so well, and Helios are about to recap here. They're going to lose this close garrison. They're going to have to rely on outposts. And if Helios can just continue pushing through, they will do absolute work. Let's take a look over here. I hear a Lux firing. See it as well. It's all the way back. Actually, it's in a really nice kiting position, but what's the purpose again? I always think this, what value are you going to get from killing these guys? Maybe you get confused, which is a good pick off on the MG. Why are you not trying to put HE shells into that point, though? That's where the value is. That's where all the value should be. Coltrane trying to make his way round, but actually, I tell you what, Helios have got all of the map control here. Thinking about trying to cap Carentan Causeway for this TL team. Honestly, it really is. They have to progress up this waterway to here, try and take Grout Pillbox. Then it's a long slog all the way across. You've got a few more options through flak position, but then again, it's the long slog all the way through to try and get around this. The Helios garrison situation is pretty good defensively. That was their launch here. They do need to just consider, though, are they going to get one up in H6? I think they should. I think they need to just start taking these back garrisons down. They've got one up in C6. Get yourself the start of that front garrison network coming through, and that'll give you all of the control that you need. Let's just double check. I don't have anything drawn on my script. I don't think I do. Let's just dive back down into this, though. Do we have outposts up? We do, but the artillery is deadly. Smithers is having a lovely day at work. Absolutely lovely day at work here. And quite frankly, TL have got a long way to be able to go. This Tiger parked up here. I actually hate this position. It's got a bit of cover, but I think he is still vulnerable. And he's just going to pop himself out onto the road. That's fine. I'm going to have to just mute my microphone, though, because I'm going to choke. Alright, that's better. I ate popcorn earlier. I just got a bit of popcorn stuck. Let's have a look at this angle he's taken here, though. Oh, jeez, the MG behind. That is a high MG, actually. Where is this MG firing from? Ah, there he is. I was going to say, he's got himself a really good spot here. It's going to be loud, I know. But he's just going to be able to cover that road. He doesn't need to see, he just needs to shoot pings. Just needs to suppress. He'll get some pickoffs if he's lucky by doing that. I tell you what, though, actually, Helios not too much in the circle at this stage. I like that they're playing fluid, a really nice ability to just move those players around to where they need them. However, they're going to be concerned here, I think, if they do start losing out one or two more gunfights. They could be in danger here. They're really relying on this artillery to do all of the work. That artillery actually landed. No one there at this stage, so I think we'll see a readjustment from Smithers. Oh, no, there's an outpost there, so he'll probably keep farming it. He will, I'm sure, keep going. Let's take a look at the wider picture here, though, because we are seeing a big push inside of the strong point. I just want to know, how well progressed are we around the rest of this? I mean, actually, we're going to see this 76 Honey Badger could be in a bit of danger. He's not been satcheled, has he? Because Spiel here seems to just be holding. Wonder if he's got the satchel on. He has. The Honey Badger there goes down. Not paying attention to the rear. Unfortunately, no infantry to cover for him either. He was caught in a little bit of no man's land there, and Spiel does the job. Gets the satchel on, and that's the only thing that matters. There's a massive meat grindy push in here. A few more players dropping it in from Helios into the circle. They need to just keep winning these gunfights. I'm not hearing too much MG play from them. Let's just take a look at the map. Is anyone sort of set up far back with MGs? Got Braz back here. Let's take a look at Braz. Decent location, actually. Nice. Can shoot through pings. Can really just suppress through. Should be able to do some decent work here if he gets the marks on. Who else have we got? Anyone set up? Confused, actually set up back. Nice, I like that. I'd like to maybe see someone out on this eastern side set up with MGs just to really cover. They can get control of flat position. They should be able to really get MGs looking towards where this bombing run's going. Well, I've got to go check this out, because this is going to be an absolute farming session for Commander TT here. Should pick up plenty of kills the moment this bombing run lands. Will they follow up with a push? That's what I really want to see here from Helios. Once that bombing run lands, how are they going to capitalize on it? Will they just follow straight in? Will they get caught? Will something stop their movements? Mr. Insane Bunny could actually... No, he's going to go down. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 goes down there. Oh, and they've immediately followed it up. Lovely. Love to see that. They are shift-upping all the way through. They've got to go wipe out an outpost. Got to go clear it. Will Dr. Spez actually get there? I think he will. The tank's going to be the issue. Oh, he actually misses. He misses the outpost. Dr. Spez does not clear it out. Crims goes down, unable to win the 1v4. But again, that's not capitalizing on it. Dr. Spez, so unlucky. They'll be kicking themselves for missing that one, I think. That's really, really unfortunate. But I tell you what, over on this western side, we're seeing some great progress going out here from Scooty, from Toxic, as they push all the way through. Scooty, just full running, actually. He is not stopping. He's not interested in stopping. He's found the Lux. That's what stopped him. Takes down Gil. I think he gets a headshot on an MG there before Disease takes him down. Looks like Cheeks on a little bit of a rocket snipe. Something going on. But they are covering, again, Helios, they are covering the lanes where they need to. This is really, really good work from them. They are making far more ground than they have any right to, actually. Sniper Girl here. Caught in the middle, but has already picked off one. Might be able to pick off Mummy. Hello? Well, I don't know what just exploded there. Oh, is it empty in the water? Oh, I think they might have crashed. Oh, I think they crashed a Panzer IV in the water, and yeah, engine goes. Oof, rip. That's not the crossing point, I'm afraid. I think the crossing point's actually just here in front of us. If you're looking at trying to get across that river. But don't quote me, because I'm not a tanker. But Hagrid, absolutely right in the chat there. We need MGs wherever Jabba is. I don't know their own call-outs, but we absolutely need more MGs from Helios, because they're really, really doing well. They're winning all of the gunfights they need to at this stage. If they can just control, really, quite frankly, if they could just get like 2 MGs just to control this little section, just to make being in that area shit is the idea, they'll be in the money. They will be doing very, very well for themselves. Wampa, good progression here, actually. Don't tell me that's a tank stuck in the river again. Oh, guys, it's 2 tanks stuck. Wampa, though, he knows to cross. And he's free. And Wampa is free. And the fact he's got to cross is lovely. He's going to pop himself out of bounds. He does probably need to get back in. He's not got long. Oh, Wampa, don't run out. Is he safe? He's safe. And he gets the outpost up. Lovely, lovely stuff from him. Let's take a little flyover, though, because we're getting cap pressure. I tell you what, this squad in here are not going to be helping. Peace. Oh, Peace, no. Oh, Peace, not got his headphones on today. Didn't hear the footsteps over his own, and he gets taken out. This squad is not going to help matters. They really do need to take this down, because the squad's pushing in the front. We know they'll control it with artillery. Smithers, good lord, he's on 64. Disgusting numbers from him today. It is Purple Heart Lane, though. It's always going to happen. We know they're pretty much... Oh, actually, they've been pushed back on this this eastern or western side, sorry. But they've given up the ground that they can give up, so that there's nothing really to worry about. The fact that they've been wiped out from this zone is absolutely fine. Heads up, actually. Let's go check this. Someone's chasing it because it is a little bit warm. It looks like Disease is chasing it, actually. Looks like he's cleared that out with a grenade. All good. All good there. So we've reached team limit on AT guns. Love to see it. Love to see it. And actually, I tell you what, none of them are like stuck out where they can't be useful. And I think that's what is quite nice here. They're all able to cover various sections of this map, so really, really nice from them. This Tiger, though, is going to be a problem. Do they have an AT gun to counter this? I don't know. I would hope that they've got some pre-prepped AT guns that they know that they can use just to counter spots like this. But I tell you what, this Tiger is just not in a good spot. There is no way for him to be able to move around. But he can't kite anything here. I think he'll be taken out by a quick 2-tap from a 76 if he's not unlucky. Bombing run comes in. I'm just checking to see what the damage is. It does take that garrison down. They actually killed a couple. Hagrid's pushed through. I mean, Griff seems to have an idea. Hello? 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 Come on, Griff. You could have knifed him then. So he's not going to notice that satchel. Hopefully that takes out the outpost they've got in here, which has been a real nuisance. Braz, once again. Role playing. Oh, Braz, I love you. I can't believe you're still doing it. That is ridiculous stuff. Unbelievable. And the satchel goes off. That hopefully will have taken out a couple of outposts within that area, but the TL wave, once again, is coming in. Spiel's actually managed to push himself all the way into the point with no garrison up either. Oh, Lord, this is not looking good for Helios. There's no way we're going to see another recap, is there? No way. It's unheard of on Purple Heart Lane. We don't see recaps. TL, maybe they won't make the same mistake again, but this is a critical juncture here for Helios. How are they going to respond? They've only got one outpost up inside of the point, and that's got to be filled. They need to get that. They need to get that squad full here. Let's just take a quick look. It's George squad. How many players are coming in? I can't see George squad on the list. Only 3 in the squad? Boys, come on. No way. No way we're only going to see 3 spawn here. Crims goes down. His outpost is still up. Twist here. It's only 2 on the spawn wave, but the artillery deals with it. And we're going to see a recap again. This is unbelievable. I can't believe we're actually watching Purple Heart Lane with multiple recaps. This is new. We don't see this. I mean, they're still... I think they've been penned back in at the rear by artillery. We've got to get a few more players in. There's a better spawn wave. Where's the artillery now? 4 of them just spawned in. I can't believe that squad's not full, though. The fact that wasn't a 6-man wave is crazy. Braz goes down, but they trade on Potato. That's good. Shots coming in to Spiel inside of the house. That's nice as well, but this is chaos inside of the point here. They're not getting the garrison up, though. Panda, focus up, pal. Could get the garrison up because you're actually defending. Just get the garrison up behind that house. He goes down again. Gabe runs into the house. Oh, executes Dank through the window. Crims knows. He's heard. Gabe goes down inside of the point. Seriously, get a garrison up inside of this point. They're finally getting players through. And they're gonna start defending in earnest now. This is good news for them. They don't quite know why there's no garrison up just yet. Let's take a look though. They're putting a recon plane over. It seems like on this western side they've really been pushed back. TL doing great work back here to defend this. So that's nice from them. However, Helios still should be able to wrap around. I don't like recon being out this wide. Get them narrow. Get the flares up. Get the flares up for artillery just to continue. But Shift W and out here from Twist. He goes down to a tank. Crims and Sniper Girl through. It's great. There's so many ridiculous amounts of explosions going on in here. This is crazy stuff. I'm actually gonna, because it's a new stream setup, I'm actually gonna try and get a little bit of feedback from people in the chat. just on sound, etc. Because this is it's new. I have tested the stream setup, but obviously what my preferences could be different to others, so it can be a little bit tricky to know in the moment how the sound levels are. That's the joy of basically reinventing your stream setup about an hour before the game starts. Prime on this MG is popping off, but he goes down, gets taken out. Didn't see what took him, but someone with a sniper. Unbelievable. Now, contest going in, that's just the amount of sector cap though. They have got to deal with this squad. This squad has been here for so long now. Someone needs to just start making their way up this waterway. It's not nice. It's not going to be a fun push. Peace has got an absolutely grim outpost. I love it. Oh, I love that. But someone's got to try and make their way up. They've got to squeeze the squad, make them look two directions, because at the moment, well, at the moment they are being squeezed now, but they were just able to flood into the point at will. But they seem to be squeezing them out now. Night Saw goes down, long range shot. Peace and Mummy ships in the night. Totally missed it. Totally missed each other. Unbelievable. And Mummy actually could progress up here and could wipe Peace's outpost. A little bit concerning for him. Goofy spawns in. Oh, and just runs the other way. Gets taken out in the back. What are you doing? And Mummy does take the outpost. And we're seeing, oh my god, more cap. More cap from TL. Helios are not dealing with the infantry flooding in. However, I don't think they will take this here. I think the defense can hold this. They need to get their garrison up. It's been a long time without the garrison on point now. It's a shame that Twist just goes down in the distance there, because actually that was what was making me feel like they could defend, was the fact that they progressed up. If they'd have just held, I don't know whether they'd have been able to do a little bit of work. But at this stage, we really, this is the problem with Purple Heart Lane. The way they need to play here essentially is to try and make this sort of move up that way. If they can get towards Carentan Causeway from this eastern side, they will wipe out a lot of outposts. They will start defending and be a lot more comfortable here. However, it's just making that push can be so difficult because it's such a long way round to try and move. They are committing players out here though, so it just depends whether these players focus in on Madeline Bridge or whether they focus in on defense, and I'd like to see them attack that front line. It's all well and good getting a little bit of pressure into Madeline Bridge, can force a bit of a fallback from TL, but I wouldn't be too worried about forcing a fallback here. You really just want to try and get the defense on. Similarly, down on this western side, they're going to want to try and just give a little bit of pressure towards Carentan Causeway. Actually, I say I've put an arrow here. I don't think that's a push you can make, I'm going to be honest. Maybe you can, maybe someone can make that push, I don't know. It wouldn't be the most fun one to go for though. It's crazy how much ground that Sith and Sniper Girl can make up here. He loses his gunfight to old Leroy, that's a shame. But they really have been able to make some progress up on this side. Because actually, really for Helios, they really just want to be trying to hold this bush, quite frankly, and then push up, try and hold this bush here. At that stage then, there's no real way that they can progress through. It's going to be tricky for TL at that stage, but they're just going to flood here, I think. If TL get two outposts up here, they will just be able to flood in, and it won't be too difficult. Because there's nothing in the way of them. Airhead drop-in actually from TL, they're going all in. They're going to go all in for the cap, and actually, with Twist going down, with Sith, etc., unable to make it stick with that western side defense, we're going to see some good cap pressure here. Bombing run comes in. We'll see how this goes. How will this bombing run land? Actually, it's not going to take out too many. We'll take 3 FM, which is good. That's important. One spawn comes off onto the airhead, though. So that one locked in. They are safe. Unfortunately, no SL there, actually. 4TL would have been nice. And this is the problem that they're going to face. If they don't get an SL into the point, it's going to be... They could cap and then immediately lose because they just can't sustain that pressure. Crims pushes in, takes down one, doesn't take down Tigers, unfortunately. My god, though, he's good. He got close to that outpost. It would have been a massively clutch play here. But defense comes in from Helios. This is such a grind. Such a grind. So, massive spawn wave comes in, actually. That's more than one outpost being placed here. They're going so narrow, committing, but that's the artillery. Smithers on point once again. I actually really kind of want to check the stats out. However, it's tough. You don't want to leave this, because this is just chaos in the center here. And there's so much... The thing is, there's so much more going on around the map that we're missing. So, down in H6, it looks like Helios has been wiped out. They've not made as many, or as much progress as they perhaps would have wanted to. That's a real shame, but Helios did have to commit more players back into the defense just to secure that. Wix is making progress up on this western side, which is great. Really, really good. Again, that'll give them options. There's a chance they can even get an MG up for the reverse fire back into Countdown Causeway at some stage. But we do need to see something go up in Countdown Causeway. Need a garrison up or something. I know it's going to get farmed, but even if it just allows you one squad leader to spawn in safely, that would do you. That would be fine. The city's called for supplies. He's got them from Crims immediately. Great team play there. Really, really nice. Hopefully we'll see this garrison go up at this stage. Now, it has quietened down a little bit though, so let's take a quick look at the stats. Smithers, Jesus Christ, is on 93 kills, 2.72 kills per minute. We've seen a lot more. We've seen a higher kills per minute on artillery from others, but nonetheless, that's still a fantastic score from him. We've got Profliu. Is he artillery as well? Yeah, top 2 on artillery. Then we've got Confident. We've seen him running around as rifleman, 80, etc. We've got Cheeks. We've seen him with the FG42 for the majority of this game. We've got Crims expected to see him playing his infantry, getting high scores. Warmaster Nate in that tank. Sith is doing a great job with that M1 Garand as well. Broseph Stalin, Twist, and Cost are rounding out the top 10, but big shout out to my man Squirrels with the Shift W. Unbelievable. 34 deaths so far, 0.97 deaths per minute. How many of these to artillery? That's the real question. Deaths by player, 13 to artillery so far. Fair play to Squirrels. He's not scared of artillery at all. Really, really nice. Always a fan of someone who's willing to do that. Good lord, I switch into the game, and all of a sudden, we're losing the point again? Seriously, someone just get a handle on this point. They do have the garrison up in it, which is decent. At least they can get another squad leader in. Salami is just chilling. Like, he's doing a Braz and just going to roleplay himself all the way through. Love to see that, but this is where, again, the lanes system of covering this point, it looks like just a little bit of chaos from Helios where they're not covering important channels. And in particular, you know, I'm thinking this channel here, absolutely zero coverage on it. They're not... That's going to feed players through, and if they're unlucky, those players could really do some damage. Salami with the rockets, he's got a Seer garrison, he can take it down, no fuss. If he stands up and turns around, that garrison's gone. Because he will be able to see it, and he will be able to rocket it down. But Crim's in the point. They're just trying to stay alive. Here as well, up in the roof. Crims will have heard that. He knows. He knows now. Come on. It's knife time, buddy. Come on, Crims. Crims. Knife him. Oh, you suck, Crims. I hate you. Just want to see a knife. Come on. It's a bush map. It's a bush map. We should be seeing knives. Look at these TL players. Flood in, though. They're not scared. They're not scared. Oop. I just realised I've... let me scroll up my stats so you can see. Number 1 is Smithers, 105 kills. Should be picking up a whole bunch more, though, because look at all these players flooding in. Oh, big. Was that a satchel go off, I think, maybe? Huge. Huge satchel. Maybe it was artillery. As these players go down, we do need to see actually decent MG work. I can see the traces coming across this field, covering off this little entrance here. They just need to aim at that. Stop anyone wanting to cross it. But once again, Helios just about defending. And then not giving up the map control. This is massive. This is great. Now, Guz, you are the man. This is the play. This is the play that needs to happen. Will he pick anyone off? That's the real question. But absolutely important that he makes his way through. And if he can wipe out an outpost, it would be crucial. But this could give them really, really good amounts of map control here. I love the fact that, I don't know, who is taking all these players down? Crazy stuff here. Guz, though. Is he looking to get his outpost up? No, look. Yeah, he is. He's got his outpost up. And is anyone going to see it? Actually, Nightsaw should see that. He should see the outpost. Yeah, and then Ed takes it down. That's unfortunate, but I like the endeavor there from Guz. I like what he tried. The fact that he tried to push the outpost, really, really crucial, because that is feed and plays in. Crims has progressed well as here now. He's managed to get himself into that little corner section of Quarantine Causeway. Is this a garrison? What the what is this? I think they just basically placed it as close as they can on the red line there. Yeah, that's a bold garrison. That could go down. The moment they get a mark on that, they should just be rocket sniping it. Hopefully we'll see some rockets fly in from Helios onto that garrison. But Helios just about hanging in there, and they're doing the work. I've now got some time. Let's go check out around the sides here. We've still got Freedom and his squad with Disease. They're the ones out here looking at trying to defend the wide bits. Devaco here. Out wide. Does well. Gets one with his Thompson. Mike Wazowski is down, but Coltrane, he's paying attention. Lovely from him and good awareness. But they're covering off these channels now. Not too much out here from Helios, actually. I think that they're being held up here by Hippie and Cheeks. Oh, Ruthless. That is the most unfortunate rocket. That is so unfortunate. Basically put it right between the two players. Dank Nugs, are you going to pay attention? Hello? There you go. Goes down. I don't know how you didn't see him through that. Get the reload on. Devaco. Spraying down that wallway. Doesn't get Hippie, though. Hippie's going to get his outpost up, I think. Now, let's go check out this other side of the map here. How has Taco got here? Come on, guys. Come on. Who's responsible for not pushing into this area enough? Taco's got to go down, surely. Grim's looking at trying to pick off Let's. Taco's actually damaged. Griff, role-playing with the medic. Surely he's just there for smokes. That must be his role. Just get smokes out. Decent from Crims, putting a rocket in. I don't know if it takes down the outpost. Can't see one in there, so maybe it did. That's important. Don't see a squad leader to replace either. So that's fantastic there. Also had reports of a Tiger going down, actually. We really haven't seen too much from the tanks so far in this game. Must have been some fights, but quite frankly, watching tanks is a little bit dull. Panda does a great job, though. Pushes up. That outpost is gone. Looked like maybe a tank took it out with one of its shells, but regardless, Panda's there. He can cover that ground up. If he can get his outpost up, he's going to be in such a good position here. Really will be able to just help them defend this. Oh, recon flares up. Telling them this is where the garrison is. Surely they know. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Smith is already on top of it. That garrison is locked down now with artillery. Not too much is going to come from it for them, unfortunately. Let's take a quick fly across the map here. Panda's getting some supplies in. That's going to just alert them that he is there. However, I don't know whether Colonel is paying attention. I don't think Random's paying attention either. Let's take a quick fly across over here. Cheeks has just flipped to the other side of the map as recon now. Ridiculous stuff. He's all over the map at this stage. However, the real play here is actually Wampa. Just below. Doing what he wants. And I like this. I like this from Wampa. He's pushed through and he's safe. Just needs to be careful. Doesn't want to get spotted. No need to shoot. Just stay alive. Just stay alive. If they can get a player into the back, the nice thing about... Okay. I don't know how Confidence managed to get there. We'll have to check this out in a second. But the nice thing about getting a player into the rear is if they could just stay alive and mark tanks, perfect. Because that's all they need to do. Those tanks are marked. All of a sudden, they're in a lot more danger. The worst thing for Helios tankers is unmarked tigers anywhere on the map. And if they don't know... Because, I mean, this tank, again, is such a ropey position here. It's so vulnerable to fire across these fields. They're not in kiting spots, but they are doubled up. At least. Zesty, thank you for following. Do appreciate it. So it looks like there was a viable push for a moment just up this little stretch of land. However, it's now been covered. Gabe has picked that one up. That's been shut down. Mr. Insane Bunny gets taken down. It's too close for MGs, buddy. You've got to be further away than that. If you're not shooting your MG from 350, 400 meters away on this map, you are going to get picked off immediately. Let's have a look. Looks like there's some Helios artillery just landing here. It's not hitting any spawns by the looks of things. Yeah, hitting towards the corner where 3FM is a better idea, because it looks like not too much is coming off of this garrison anymore. This is far better, though. That's going to actually... Hitting this little corner is crucial. Now, you know, it's plain why. You don't really need me to tell you. Look at this. It's just a little cross-section. Anyone trying to make their way through just will not. That gives you all of this room that you can leave. You either push it, and that's fine, or you can leave it and not worry, because you know artillery is dealing. You just have someone far back. Braz with that MG. Really, really nice location. There, but just this artillery landing just in this little corner here is massive. It's pretty similarly sort of when you drop the artillery just here, in this little corner. Again, you know that anyone sort of moving their way up this road, up here, they're all going to get caught by that artillery landing in there. So Smith is doing a great job, not just at sort of getting kills. That's great. That's what artillery is there for. But it's also there for map control. Also crucial for map control. I'd like to see him just drop that artillery in there. And it's a shame that it's got so much deviation, because otherwise it would be absolutely devastating. Now, interestingly, Braz has been taken off of this house. Looks like they used a little... They must have used a little vault up to get on top of it. You can vault off the top of this. But they're now going to push through. Sniper Girl. Lovely spot again. I'm fine with this. Just control at this stage. Don't give up ground. Don't give them space. The bombing run's already hit for them. It's now hitting for you. Let's take a look. You can see what this bombing run's for specifically. That garrison. It's taking it down. That's going to hopefully stem the tide. They might be able to go push. They just need to grab the outposts at this stage to stop the rebuild of it coming in. But look at this. Look how many players are out on this eastern side. Perfect positioning. Perfect positioning. Ginger Helios tank is facing too far apart. Yeah, to be honest with you, we've not seen much of them. We're not seeing too much of them. Now, what I'll say is they are usually very, very compact. They will pair up very closely. However, I'm looking at the tank crews here. They are... We've got... This is not a new tank crew. Excuse me. Bite size is not new. Very, very good tanker. Oh, ex-gunner, new tank commander for Helios. But then we've got Duxors here. I don't recognise him. He's actually got the recruit tags on. So he's someone that they're looking at trying out in this game. Have to check out the scores. Then we've got Hagrid here as just a stationary gun emplacement, basically. And then we just saw this medium go down out here, Honey Badger, being one of their tank leads here, with Prime and Bare Necessities in with him. So these tanks, bite size here, fine. Let's check it. No, I don't spend a lot of time talking about tanks, so I'll give this I'll give this to the tankers. I'll pay a little bit of attention. This is nice, right? This is nice. Bite sides up on the roof. They're in a good kiting position. They can control the road. There should be actually... Ooh, dropped into the ground there. There should be an engagement. I wonder if they can see each other, though. That's the real question. Because there absolutely is a tank up the road there that they can go for. But it's just whether they can get them the marks on it or not. Let's go take a look at this tank. Oh, Jesus, we're not going to take a look at the tank. Look at the point. How have they pushed in? Helios, how have you given all this ground up? And this feels different to other caps as well. Because Spiel's actually so well progressed here. He should be able to stop the flood of players coming in once again. So let's take a look. Where are the outposts? We've got one here. It's red. It's on the western side, so it's pretty open. Will they be able to flood players in from elsewhere? Actually, Panda's still in a really, really good location. His squad should be full. He should get this garrison up as well. They need to flood players through and into Quarantine Causeway. But, oh, look at this. He's totally surrounded, actually. Don't know whether that garrison would survive too long. Lucky for them, Twist is a fantastic squad leader. His outposts just staying alive here on the point, giving them all of the ability to defend. It's going to come down to whether Smithers can get that artillery rocking and rolling. And actually, I think they need their tanks to do something here. They need to playmate with these tanks. One person, by the way, is still moving around. He's still going. Now, I'll be interested to see what they get in here. I would, honestly, just get like an AT just to get some mines up on the road. Just, it gives you a little bit of protection. It slows the tanks down if they do want to use it. And also, if you're paying attention to the map, if one of them disappears, you know a tank's coming that way. But look at that, Twist and Covenant there. Crims as well. Sniper Girl, all very, very good players. Pop-Tart, unbelievable W key player. To say his name, he goes down, but doesn't give in. Continues to push forward. City's in there now as well. He's up against Coltrane. Coltrane no longer playing commander for TL. And that's why. He can win his gunfights, no doubt, no denying that. But they are desperate in Causeway here. It is Panic Station's got so much out on this eastern side. They really probably could actually drop one of these outposts out elsewhere. They've just got so much. Looks like Wampa he's actually died, which is interesting. That means they'll probably know something's afoot. And they do. Disease Unknown, he's the main defensive player here. Used to Piats drop back with him. And they're actually going to go push and try and take this outpost down. He's drawing a few players off the front line. The fact that 2 players are having to chase him, 3 players now are having to chase him. That's really good. Wampa's he's winning the numbers game there. But this position, man, this is so good. Look, he's got double rep station, and they've built 2 Belgian gates just to help him here. And there is essentially. It's turret shots only on that Tiger. Stationary gun turret. Probably don't even need 3 players in there. Probably don't even need 3 in there. Sergeant Ramirez, he's back chilling. He can MG up the road. Do you need an MG and a tank covering it? I don't know. Probably not. But we're seeing a Hagrid call. Artillery being pushed back to trees. I'd agree. I imagine this is what trees is. That's where the spawns are. You just want to hit those spawns. Trust in your players to win their gunfights. And then you can lock them into the spawn menu with artillery. We're seeing Widow here doing a really good job pushing through. They've only got to call and wipe out an outpost to make that valuable and be valued. Takes down 2 though. Really good life so far. Will they keep going? They will. They're going to pull the brass. Goes down to an explosion. That's so unfortunate. We've got 35 minutes left here, and TL are not giving this up. And Helios, they're in trouble, really. They're calling for artillery onto random squad once again, who's got himself into... I don't know how he does it, actually. How is he making his way here? I have no idea, but Forbidding City, they're going to squeeze. Nice prime. Brace of Stalin goes down. Random's all alone. Knows Forbidding's coming. But he goes down, there you go. Now push. Now's the shift W time. Let's get rid of that outpost, because again, random, such a good location there. You can't feed too much, but you're an absolute nuisance. And we're seeing long-range tank shells still coming in, but more players just desperately trying to make their way through. It's an AT gun, actually, trying to splash. It's pretty close to the outposts. We actually have 2 outposts just here. If they could get something, it would be incredible here. Confident here. Don't tell me. Don't tell me he's going to make it. Don't tell me. This could be massive. Do the hedge run. No, 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 don't push. Do the hedge run. He turns. Wipes out 1 outpost. Oh, he doesn't see the second. Doesn't see it. Gotta go wipe it. This is crucial to winning this. Confident. Oh, there you go. No spawns. Gets lucky. There you go. That's perfect. Perfect from Confident there. As he makes that open field push. Sometimes it's just the way it has to go. But they're now starting to surround the attack. Confident pushes back in. This will be done, but I think he's going to just try and gain space, I think. Makes sense. Sync also push on front door. I'd agree. They've only got to get rid of this one little area now. And suddenly, Cantan Causeway feels and looks a lot safer. But Twist was in there. He might have actually popped out one of the outposts. There's just one down here now. Just one left, I think. Oh. Perfect grenade. Perfect grenade. Don't know whose grenade that was. Could be Pop-Tart. Well, that's it, I think. That's front door covered. That is it solved for now. Crane is pushing again. However, he is surrounded by good shooters here. Let's take a look at the map. Looks like we've got 2 squad leaders who have actually progressed now towards Madeline Bridge. Panda goes down. Where is this outpost? I can't ping, unfortunately. Oh, is it just in here? Oh, they're being farmed. They're being farmed. Yeah, that's a goner. Sergeant Ramirez, he's got that one covered. No fuss at all. Let's see some wide garrisons go up, though. From Helios. Let's really try and make this count here. Let's try and just get something going. But Wampa. Oh, bless you, Wampa. You worked so hard for this. But it cannot survive. Sharon Needles used to pee at Hobbs. They're all surrounding you now. You've got the MG as well. Yeah. Totally done this push. It's just a farming session, really. Let's take a look. Rocket comes in from Sith. Crane is up. It doesn't hit the outpost. Second rocket, maybe? Looks like he's actually redeployed, maybe, for the rocket. But this has been an unbelievable grind. TL have played so well to continuously get offensives into Carentan Causeway. The Helios have not given it up at all. They have not given this up at any stage. Even when the point has looked incredibly lost, they continue to push through, and they're just looking more and more secure as time goes on. This western side, totally locked down. They are good out here. This eastern side, they're good out here as well. Front door, that's the most dangerous bit. They don't really have too much control in here, but Pop-Tart does Pop-Tart things. Pushes into it, takes the outpost, and again, now all of a sudden, it looks secure. It looks secure. Fantastic play from Helios to defend this. Really just need to see their tanks play make a little bit more. Bite Slice has been back here the entire game. He can't really progress up this main road due to the Tiger they've got back here. Who have we got? Whose tank is this? Duxor's out on this western side. Actually, it kind of just looks like they're trying to... now, if Ginger's in the chat, I'd be interested on his take in this. Looks like they're almost... So I've been talking about the lanes through this map because this is a very... It's a fundamental way to play this map is you play through all of the lanes. It looks like their tanks are doing similar. Right, they're parking this tank back up here because then they know the Tiger's not going to push too much. They're parking it out on this western side for control, parking it out on this eastern side for control. Looks like they're really just trying to control the lanes around this map. It just depends. When TL get desperate, and we know their tankers will W key into points, we know they've got it in them. When their tankers get desperate, Will Helios be able to respond to that? Because as the match has gone on, their AT guns have dwindled. There's just the one down that I can see at this stage. So they don't have as much control with that anymore. So it'll be interesting to see how they plan to defend against a big tank push within this. Let's take a quick fly down, though, across the map. Let's go take a look out on this western side. Mike Wazowski's actually hopped off MG, and there's no MG on this side of the map now, and that's going to really free up, I think, Helios to do something. We've actually got a standoff, haven't we? Who will make the first move? Mike Wazowski, there you go. He clocked ahead. He saw the helmet there. He got it. Very, very nice indeed. What? We've got a tank out this way somewhere as well. And there's an AT gun from Gil. Looks like the AT gun's trying to counter this heavy. Glow, thank you for following. Can't believe you weren't following before. I'm genuinely slightly upset that you weren't. Unbelievable stuff, quite frankly. So this AT gun desperately trying to just pin Duxors in, and I think it's working. To be honest with you, they're not moving anywhere. 30 minutes to go. What's the TL play here? Because they've been pushed out a decent way on front door. Decent way on front door. At this stage. Fuck knows how TL Mummy's managed to get herself into that location. But on this eastern side, there's a bit of a surround going. Be interested to see if Wampa makes it again. All the way around the outside. He looks like he might actually. Bombing run landing. Who have we got here? This is Helios bombing run. Looks like they're really just thinking they've placed the garrison in the same location. They have. Slightly further back. Oh, actually... Nope, doesn't survive. Thought it was going to survive it. Nope, garrison goes. Again, good bombing run. Worth the use of resources there. But it just depends whether they can capitalise. I don't think they can. Use the Piat Squirrels, Tigers, Griff. They're all in decent locations just to hold back there. Good rocket in, actually, there from YCJ. To take down one of them. But look at the absolute fucking state of this. What is your purpose? All of you holding the same hedge, the same angle. Oh, ridiculous. Potato, what can you see from here? Can you see Scooty? I don't know. I don't think you can. So what is your purpose? What are you trying to hold? I don't know. Will Jean make his way across this open field? Hagrid certainly looks like he's going to give it a go. He's going to get close. Piat could spot him. Coltrane. Oh, surely Coltrane's going to clock him here. Looking across the field. He's peeking. Looks like Hagrid actually knows he's there. Oh, Hagrid. Great shooting there. Coltrane. No reason to lose that engagement. But Hagrid's going to make his way across this field. He can. They could be the hedgerow run. I love the hedgerow run. It's kind of like supermarket sweep, but it's where you just run up a hedgerow and wipe out all of the outposts along the route that you're taking. Oh, what is this? Is this a fucking armoured convoy back here? What is going on? What have we got? Mr. President, Noodle OG, and Uncle Touch. I don't want to know what the rest of his name is. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. What we got here? We've got Tumor Jack and Dylan Redux pushing their way through. Now, Mr. D, Bossman and Atrocity. Been here a while now. Been here a while. Might have actually taken down one of these tanks central here. Looks... Oh, no. No, Bite Size just going back for ammo. Oh, stop that. Stop this. Stop this. I don't like this. Poor. Send one driver back. It's fine. He'll be safe. He'll be okay. Spawn yourself another heavy. You've got the fuel. And just go start driving up. Pick him up at the garrison. You don't need to drive back with a three-man crew. Hell, just go spawn in his infantry or something. Go build an AT gun. Go do something with the time rather than just all of you wasting all of this time on the long drive back. Go do something useful. Always frustrates me. Always frustrates me. Looks like, though, maybe we're going to see a bit of a central push here. 25 minutes to go. From these tanks, they've got the AT gun set up, which can control road. That's good enough, really. Are we going to see Tumor just dive the tank? Sorry, I punched my microphone there. It's probably quite loud for you all. Are we going to see Tumor dive that tank? I don't know if we are. No, he's parking up a little bit, actually. Hagrid's still alive. We're going to come back to him. I want to see the hedgerow run at some stage. Oh, Leroy goes down to Hagrid. Oh, but then Hagrid goes down to Mr... Oh, to Potato. Sorry, not Mr. Potato, just Potato. Oh, rocket. Oh, I tell you what, it's a good rocket. I appreciate the rocket on that. That was decent. Trying to sort of hit outposts and stuff in here. Maybe try and get whoever's up in the grain feeder. It's always a good location, this grain feeder, because it just has a little angle through there. The other one, I quite like. You can just pop yourself up here, and if you can get the angle, again, you can control this back field quite well. If you need to, or you can control across this field as well, if need be. Looks like maybe Broseph style. Oh, hello, hello. How did you die? Who got you? I have no idea. No idea. Maxpad, thank you for the follow. Do appreciate it. How are we doing though? Because there is some good progress here. YCJ, Crims, Panda. Panda's the crucial one though. He's actually across the river. It's going to be difficult for him to get his outpost up to stay alive, though. I think he might go for it, maybe. Half-eaten burrito actually looks like he's trying to go for a build. Crims takes him down. Panda's got a little bit of room here. Might be able to get his outpost up, but no. I mean, he doesn't know the garrison's there, does he? Panda, win your gunfights. Oh, there you go, Panda. This is the one. Panda is, he's an old man, so I love it when he wins gunfights. There you go. Tiger takes him down there. That's a shame. That's a shame. Let's take a look. Where's the outposts? Ooh, Panda. Actually, well progressed. Sniper Girl's running away, and I'm not entirely sure I understand why. The pressure's... You know where the pressure's coming from. You know it's coming from this direction. Big Swarm Wave comes in. Tiger turns the corner. Oh, Tigers. Takes down all three, and there you go, Sniper. That's why you run in the wrong direction. Takes down the outpost before he takes it down. Yeah, so Ginger should have a tank soft cap. Yeah, I'd agree. There is no tank soft cap. You get a tank up by maybe like Q squad would be safe. Up there, I'm sure there's something you could kite up this way, but yeah, I think you're quite right. There's nothing soft cap from them. Honey Badger is actually narrowing off. I think that's a good play as the game goes on. They've got really, really good map control here, but they are vulnerable to tanks. And so I would just like to see them narrow these tanks off just a little bit to just help them out in this soft cap. But yeah, it's mostly just been artillery and infantry doing the work in this game. To be honest with you, there's a lot of players now stuck inside of Madeline Bridge. This is perfect for Helios to have them pinned back here. Looks like Tanksim doing a bit of work. It's this AT gun though was doing the damage. He gets taken down. Doesn't get the kill on Tumor. Bad Luck Cole doing some good work there. Now I'd really like to see, are we going to see Bite Size just push forward? I don't know. We are. And an engagement happens. This tank doesn't get a moment's rest. Looks like maybe that was a turret hit. They're not interested in fighting forever though. Even Mr. Bossman, Bossman at Mr. Do and Atrocity way back are taking the firing engagements as well. They're going to try and wrap up. And this is why they're never going to get the kill if they're only going to just solo these tanks. It's not going to happen. I don't know what Hagrid's rocket was there. Whoop, punched my microphone again. Sorry. That was probably really loud. Whatever. Get over it. Don't know what his rocket was for. Oh, buddy. What are these rockets? He's not going for that. Oh, I think he was going for that garrison. They were horrendous. Stop farming. Stop farming, man. Just go for it. Look, you've held back. You might as well have just farmed at that point. Come on. You gonna take it down? Hagrid, stop typing in chat and just take stuff down, man. Come on. There you go. There you go, they do it. So, they really... Oh. Precision coming in. Hello? Is it going to do anything? Ah! Cucked by the wall. It was going to miss anyway. I don't think the mark was right. Let's take a look at where that was landing. Yeah, he's put that on the wall. Coming in from the wrong direction. That's poor. That's poor from TT. He knows better than that. He can spin this around, get it coming in from the other direction. Far more likely to hit. Far more likely to hit. Poor, really. Big ricochet on that tank at the end there. It looks like they're actually going to try and drop artillery onto this tank, get rid of that tank sim. Smart. I like the idea from that. It's just hitting in front though. That tank sim living quite the charmed life here. They do take down the AT gun. That's going to help out a little bit. This is finally a tank moving forward. Mr. President making his way through. And have they actually lost a heavy? Looks like, yeah, they did. It looks like that heavy from Bite Size did go down. Finally see a tank come into soft cap here with Honey Badger narrowing off. I do like the fact that they are pretty much forming something cohesive around here, though. Around Countain Causeway. There's a lot of ground to take up in these 20 minutes. Now, it's absolutely possible to do so. They're gonna need to use tanks to take that ground, though. This tank is vulnerable being on the bridge here. Decent hit from the AT gun once again. It's easy dealt with there. Really good shooting there from Jack. And the tank sim's up already to help them out. And they're going to get off the road because they're vulnerable. We're finally seeing these tanks come forward now. They've got 3 tanks central. If they go for it, this could be dangerous. Their infantry can follow in behind because, quite frankly, they're as quick as the tanks. So there's a chance. There's a chance here because one of the things previously you'd have... we've got a bombing run coming in. Let's check the map. Who is it? This is going to be a TL bombing run. Landing just here, looking to try and take out some of the spawns because Hobbs and Mummy are actually making a bit of a push here. Outpost goes down. This is going to start getting a little bit dicey. There's a little feed through here. It can be covered by Hell Squad. It can be covered by Dog Squad. No worries. Love the fact that they finally got a tank inside, though. Finally. And they're just going to peek. Free hit, come on. There you go. There you go. Win the engagement. Don't back out. Why are you backing out? No. I think they might know is there a tank sim? There's not even a tank sim on him. I can't believe it. Oh. No. Oh, Honey Badger. You've killed me. Actually killed me. Didn't even get the trade. Oh, fuck. No way. This is massive. That's 2 heavies down very, very quickly here. And 4 Helios. They're going to have to spawn another one back. They're going to have to get them central. They need this western one to do... They need this western tank to do something. Quite frankly. It's been here for so long. I don't know how much it's really done. I'm actually going to check the scores on it. Hang on. Let's just check Shadow. Helios Shadow. 38 kills from that tank. Not great. Who do we have gunning for bite-sized here? Warmaster Nate. He's on 39 kills. He was on 35 at like 20 minutes into the game. Oof. And I don't know who's gunning for... Oh, Honey Badger, of course it's Prime. That was stupid, I knew it was Prime. 19 kills. Woof! Oh, guys. Guys, the tanks. Tanks, so passive. So passive. Let's take a look at the actual scores overall for these tanks, though. We'll have a little scroll down here just for a second. 1,200 slow game for bite-sized. 900 slower game for Honey Badger. Oof. 2,000, at least that's something there. From Duxors and his tank. That is something at least. Let's take a look. Chima's on 700, so we're looking at maybe 2,100 there from his tank. Mr. Do's at 800, so we're looking at probably... don't do mass live on stream, 2,400. And then, I can't remember who the other tank crew is. Mr. President, 400. So 1,200 from them. So they're just being outperformed here so far, these tanks. Without too much really... too many engagements between them. Invisible wall, buddy. Invisible wall where they've got a mark on this tank. They know it's there, but they can't hit it. Thanks to that invisible wall. There you go. Finally it comes through. And they're just going to immediately back off. Oh, second hit comes in, actually, from Crimson Hagrid. Very, very nice. That's going to force them to play very, very passive now as they look to try and repair up. With just one hit from death there. With the artillery landing as well, they may not even be able to get a repair on it. Oh! Track shot comes in now. Don't know what hit the tracks. Wasn't that tank down there, was it? Surely not. Could actually be the tank over here. Where's the artillery? Come on. Smithers. Boom. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Killing the tank sims. I love this. Really, really good. In pub games, you never want to hit artillery on tanks. It doesn't do anything. But in comp, you're getting rid of those repair players. This tank can't do anything right now. Totally stuck. It's just waiting. It's got to wait to be repaired. Or it's just going to be taken down. Surely, this AT gun from Mr. Jan. Get the kill. Surely. Surely. Got marks on it. We know they're there. Finish it off. Come on. Let's take a little wider view here. Where are the other tanks? Hagrid in chat telling TT to do a peace strike. Yes. Let TT use his own abilities, maybe. Because this tank basically is worthless right now. It cannot get value at the moment. And so it's absolutely fine just having it here. There's no value from it whatsoever. Just let it happen. Bring the artillery back, come on. Again. Keep it going. However, where are the other tanks? It looks like Mr. President chilling back here. Don't tell me. Oh, he's still chilling back here. Oh, it's a Panzer IV they've just moved up. Oh, gotcha. Hey, Mr. Metro. Thank you. Thank you for the subscription. I do appreciate it. Fantastic stream earlier, by the way, man. It was a fantastic presentation. Really, really good from start to finish. I only dipped out for a short little while to cook dinner, so I didn't have to cook dinner during the game. But the fact that you managed to keep it entertaining for like, what is it, like 2 to 3 hours? Fantastic. Really, really good. And it just shows just how far hell these presentations are going. I'm hopefully, you know, I'm slowly upgrading mine, is the idea. That's the idea behind this sort of representation a little bit of what I do. But generally, I think the casting in Hell Let Loose at the moment is absolutely top quality. Now that tank's having to dip out again. No value. This is good from Helios here, just to keep these tanks at bay, just to keep them from getting any value. Because again, if they're damaged, they play a lot more passive. There's no value coming from 2 of these tanks right now. Is he on fire? Hang on. Oh no, he's not. It was just a weird glitch. I thought it was... Oh, he might have been on fire from sitting in that half track, actually. Oh, there's the garrison. Do they know? Do they know the garrison's there? Not that it's Christmas time, but do they know the garrison's there? This tank is vulnerable from bite size. They've got a little backup in the distance. That'll be Honey Badger, I'm sure, because this tank's still fucking doing nothing. But eastern side still looking good. Western side still looking good. It's all happening here. This is the only way they're getting through, is if they can get these tanks moving. They've got to do it quick, because we've got Wampa here. He's managed to sneak on his way through again. Got Scooty Dirt here, sneaking his way through again. And this tank is gonna be caught by this infantry if they're not careful. Mark goes out. He is just moving. Don't precision strike it, please. Don't precision strike it. Drop artillery. That's absolutely fine. 10 minutes left in this game. Really just want to see something here from TL. Where they just go all in with their tanks, because I think they can do it. I think they can make this play work. If they can take out that rear tank there, because we're seeing... Oh, it's probably Mr. Do Boss Man Atrocity again. Yeah, what a shock. Way out in the distance here. Oh, threading a needle with that shot, but they're not going to kill the tank. Can't win this engagement, my friend. You just cannot win it. As they're just firing up here. They've got to do something with these 3 tanks. They've got 3 heavies. It's 3 versus 3 heavies, right? We're not seeing a 4th heavy generated anywhere. No, it doesn't look like it. They do have one, though. Just generate a little pocket crew. Drive it up. Where's the repair... Actually, where are the repair stations? I don't see a single repair station from Helios. Generally, the The utility play from Helios has been okay in this game. In general, it's been pretty good. They've got themselves AT guns up where needed. They hit max at one point quite a bit, but no repair stations. It looks like they've actually dipped out. I feel like a bit of a roster change has occurred here. It doesn't look like they've got any dedicated tank sinks, which was a key component of armor dominance for Helios. However, they haven't been running any this game by the looks of things, and well, they managed to make that trade there actually to take out one of those heavies. That's really, really good news. They've lost one back there. The fuel economy for TL is going to be massive though. They'll have tanks up, no fuss whatsoever. Getting another heavy forward, but that's just going to have delayed the push slightly, I think, by TL. They can only really dive with 2 tanks now. A little explosion behind. We have back here. Oh, actually, looks like a couple of explosions taking down the repair station there. They've been repairing up, taking a couple of hits. Now, oh, Dr. Spets, please. They know you're here. Oh, he doesn't win the trade. Unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Could have been a really big moment there. City. W key in all game. Does he know the garrison's here? Oh, the artillery is landing though. Taking him out. City's going to run straight into the tank. Oh, he gets team killed. Smithers, no. Smithers, no. He's got to just keep that artillery there. There's no... He's locking down that garrison pretty well. He's stopping that tank from getting anything, or getting any repairs. Oh, we have a little engagement here. Trouble is though, this tank's got the repair station. Oh, Master Nate whiffs just slightly. Great kiting backwards and forwards here from this tank. They've got the turret shot in. Bite-size stops out to try and repair. They're kiting backwards. Oh, and just misses. They can get behind that rep station though. Get repaired up, no fuss, keep going. But oh my lord, we're just seeing this tank here trying to shoot through the hedge, and it's not going to happen. No matter how many times you shoot the hedge, it will still be there. No, it's invisible FE, but it does still exist. You've got to prep things like that now. They repair it up. They're going to be at a disadvantage when they push, unfortunately. But will we see a big push from TL at all in this game? With the tanks, we need it. Drop the supplies, maybe get the garrison up, could work. We need to just focus on getting down these tanks. So hang on, Ghoul is in a spot. He is in a spot. Now, what do we got? Mr. Do, Boss Man, Atrocity, they're pushing. Maybe this is the time. Maybe they're going to go commit. I don't know. I would hope so. I think Bite-Size is about to go down. He's going to lose this engagement, is he not? Oh, terrible. How's he not hit that? Hit him on the turret, I think. So something's got awry there. Because they'd got the first shot away. And Bite-Size is so vulnerable, but I tell you what, the fact that he is continuing to stay alive is crucial to this game. Absolutely massive. Really, really important. Good artillery there from Smithers. Actually takes down the rep station. That makes this tank so much more vulnerable as well. Really, really good news there. Oh, don't. They didn't peek that tank, did they? Oh, Bite-Sized. He's lost it. He's lost his tank. This is the moment. That tank's gone. This is the moment. Push. Go for it. Lux. Oh, send the Lux up the middle. I don't know whether they just feel like they can't get a heavy up in time, so they went with a lighter tank just for speed. I don't know. Don't park here though. Keep going. Keep going. I was saying earlier, it's the fact that tanks can push and infantry can keep up means tanks don't really overextend as much anymore. It's a lot harder to overextend. Oh, Spets. Disgusting. Will they notice it? Is Mr. Do paying attention? I don't know, but Spets is just going to chill and hang out. This is going to be a huge satchel to go off. If they're down to just one Tiger, makes that push all the much harder. Okay, bomber runs coming in. This is what they were waiting for. Just to clear out some of that infantry. Tiger goes down. Fantastic from Spets. Really, really important satchel, that. Unbelievable from him. That actually gets a little bit of damage onto the Lux as well. That's going to make them panic. Bad Luck Cole goes down. It's all falling apart for TL here. The moment feels like it could be slipping away from them here. Just one Tiger left. One Luke's. But they're getting infantry forward. They're getting infantry forward now. They need more central. Helios needs more in the point. Where's the garrison gone? I've just noticed there's no garrison here. Don't tell me. Don't tell me they're going to throw this. Tigers is well progressed. But I think it's going to be okay. Spawns have just arrived. Let's get that garrison up once those supplies land. Commander's in there to build, I would hope. Hippie's trying to make those open field pushes. Is it going to work? I don't know. Ruthless should be covering this off. Scooty Dirt as well. Where's the MGs? Where's the MGs, boys? Please. Surely you can get an MG out this way somewhere. Somewhere there's got to be an angle for you to cover this open field, because they're all trying it. They really are just going to keep trying. Contest happening at mid. Gil has entered the strong point, which has given them that little bit of additional cap pressure. Let's bring this tank forward now, please. Honey Badger, get yourself into the soft cap, at least into the soft cap. TT's bombing run lands. Not going to take out many. Is it going to extend far enough to hit that garrison? It does. There you go. Perfect. Perfect from TT. Great timing on it. It's not going to give them time to rebuild, and I think this is going to be game. I think this is going to be it. Tigers couldn't push. Helios just did enough to keep those tanks at bay. And now without that garrison, they can't get any more players forward. And they're getting pressure in to Madeline Bridge. With just one squad there, they can't get any more in. They didn't build that garrison, unfortunately. But Wampa has finally made it in. I don't think they'll cap. I'd be surprised. I would be surprised if they do, because TL can just put whatever they want back. However, oh good lord, it's all just sector cap pressure here, as they are W keying forward. Confused with the MG, taking out just enough. 10 seconds to get that cap going. This is the moment. Are they going to defend or not? I think they are going to. Looks like it is. GG. Helios have managed to do it. They have beaten TL on Purple Heart Lane with Quarantine Causeway. They got the recap as well. Crucial sort of in the development of Helios. They're really getting that recap in. Really, really important for them. Unlucky to TL. They played so well. They were so ridiculously persistent at pushing this mid, and it kept Helios honest throughout the entire game. We just saw not enough aggression from tanks on either side to really playmake that, to really make the difference. A couple of really good bombing runs from TT, saving the day. 2 or 3 times, actually. 2 or 3 really good bombing runs. Just to take down the same garrison, but it kept them at bay. And of course, Dr. Spets with that satchel towards the end. Killed one tank, damaged another. And that was enough, really, to save the day. So with just a minute left, we're going to take a look now at the stats. Smithers, number 1, 217 kills. Disappointed, to be honest with you. Not enough for me. 2.56 per minute. Confident getting 137 as infantry, out fragging TL's artillery. That is, quite frankly, disgusting plays from Confident there. Profilio 135 with artillery, Cheeks with FG42 and a bit of a mix of other things with 94. Cost with 77 with the Springfield. And we've got Flig, SL, Twist as well. 74, nice plays from them. Crims, 72 as infantry. Coltrane, that automatic rifleman using that STG. And MG42 a lot, actually, to good effect. And then Popped Out, I know he is a great W key player as well, keeping it going. Let's take a look, though, at deaths. Squirrels, just over a death per minute. Love to see that. Sniper Girl 76 grinding away. TL Hobbs, Gabe the Dog, Tigers, all W keying their way through. Confidence, 69 deaths in this game. Don't know how he has time for what is the ridiculous amounts of engagements, actually over 200 engagements in one game, is nuts, quite frankly. Crim 69 deaths, nice, but generally unbelievable from Helios to defend this. We'll get a commend onto the commander as well, and we'll switch back in to the game just to have a look at those tank scores while we're at it. But they weren't particularly high. The tanks just a little bit too passive for me in this game, for my liking personally. However, it all comes up good for Helios here as they bring out the win. Let's switch back to in-game. Let's take a little scroll down as we take a look at these scores. Honey Badger 1700 with his tank. Duxor's 2000 with his. Oh, I didn't even see bite-sized anywhere. Maybe he's already left. People are already leaving, unfortunately. 3,000 from Tumor. That's a nice score. 3,000 is what you're aiming for in general as a tank crew, I think. Always a good score to aim for. Mr. Do Your Atrocity Bossman hitting 3,200 as well. Don't see the final tank, unfortunately. Mr. President not in the game at this stage. So I think generally TL, they won that tank. They won the tank engagements enough, but they just couldn't playmake the game, unfortunately. Helios infantry and artillery, an absolute difference maker within this game, being a class above TL, it seems, within this one. So, guys, I appreciate you all hanging out. Obviously, this chat is 15 minutes delayed on the screen, so yeah, it doesn't really make too much sense. But, guys, I appreciate you hanging out. Thank you very much, Mr. Nitro, for subscribing. I do appreciate it. It's unfortunate your friends at TL didn't come out with the W in this one, but my friends in Helios certainly did, and I'm very, very happy for them. And thank you for the follows as well. Tiande, MaxiPad Glow, DJ KD, Zesty Whale, Verolius, Dark Visionary, Surge Baron, Midwest Vandal, all coming in with the follow. So thank you very much. Hope you'll have a good rest of your days or evenings, though. And I'm going to catch you all again next time. Take care.